So in this video, we are going to discuss what Newton's divided difference interpolation. So this interpolation is basically different from the forward and backward interpolation Newton's. Okay, how it is different? Because here the intervals won't be equal. So not unequal intervals has been considered here. Unequal intervals. So whenever we are getting the unequal intervals, we cannot apply the Newton's forward and backward interpolation. So they have introduced one more interpolation, which is divided difference interpolation. The formula is given over here: f of x naught plus x minus x naught into f of x naught comma x1 plus x minus x naught into x minus x1. The terms you can remember. So first it is f of x naught, then f of x naught comma x1, then f of x naught comma x1, x2, then x3 also will be added. And this term how to remember? X minus x naught is there. Here also x minus x naught. One more will be added, x minus x1, because here x naught is there, x1 is there, then x2 also is there. That is it. So x minus x naught to x minus x1. Here if you observe, three terms is there. Here one more term has been added, x minus x2. Like that you can remember the formula. Okay. Now here the question, small question we have taken. So find f of 4. We have to find f of 4. So x values are given and f of x also is given. Now x values, you can observe that the equal intervals are not there. From 0 to 2 gap is 2. From 2 to 3 gap is 1. And from 3 to 6 gap is 3. But it is in proper order it is given. Either increasing or decreasing. The proper order here, ascending order it is given. Okay. Now first we'll form the table. So how to form the table? Column wise we'll form. First x values, then f of x. Now first difference table you have to make, right? How to make that? Simple. First difference table. First divided difference DDL, right? Divided difference DD. Now here what you need to do, that subtraction of these two, corresponding subtraction of these two. That means what I'll do, f of x1, that is 2, always lower minus upper, right? Lower minus upper, which is minus 4, divided by, divided difference. So divided by the corresponding this one, x1 minus x2, x1 minus x0. It will be 2 minus 0. So what I have done, in Newton's forward and backward, we used to subtract this and this. But here divided difference, what you have to do, divided by difference of these two. Always lower minus upper. So 2 minus 0. This you have to do. This is the extra thing we are doing. So how much we'll be getting? Answer as 3. Okay. Next. So this will be termed as f of x0 comma x1. Because we are utilizing f of x0 and we are utilizing f of x1. Simple thing. Next difference we'll go for, that is difference between this and this. Correct? So how much it will be? 14 minus 2 divided by, now again difference of this, 3 minus 2. How much will be getting? 12. Now here also same thing. This will be f of x1 comma x2, because we are utilizing what? F of x1 and f of x2. So difference of this and this, right? So what is the difference of this and this? 158 minus 14 divided by, how much it will be? 6 minus 3. Not 3 minus 6, 6 minus 3, it will be 48. This will be considered as f of x2 comma x3, because we are considering x2 and x3 for our calculation. After doing this, this is the first difference we have got. Next we will go for the second difference. Second divided difference. Divided difference. Now we have to consider these values, difference of these two, right? So it will be 12 minus 3 divided by, now which one you are going to divide? That is a question. Now question arises. Now if you observe this, how many values are here? 1, 2, 3, only 3 values. Here we are having 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 values here. This thing is gone, right? Now no need to focus on this thing. Always divided by lower, the denominator part will be coming from the first column itself, x values. How to put that? Remember that 3 values are there. First value as well as the third value we have to consider. Okay, first value and the Third value we have to consider. Leave the second part, second number, subtract x2 minus 0. That means third and the first number you have to take. So it will be 3 minus 0. This is the important part you have to remember. Not 2 minus 0, it is 3 minus 0. You will be getting the answer as 3. This will be named as f of x0, x1 and x2. Because you can observe x0, x1, x1, x2. So all the three variables has been utilized. Okay. Next difference. 12 and 48, right? So 48 minus 12 divided by, now which value you are going to take? You are going to take the fourth and second value. Okay, fourth and second value. First, which one we took? First and third. Now we are going to take fourth and second value, that is 6 minus 2. We will be getting the answer as 9. Now this will be termed as f of x0, x1, x2, x3. You can see over here the x1, x2 is there, x2, x3 is there. Okay. Now the third difference, third divided difference. Third divided difference will be the subtraction of this and this. It will be 9 minus 3 divided by, now which value we are going to take? We are going to take the first value and the last value. Remember, first value and the last value. It will be 6 minus 0. The answer is getting 1. Now this will be termed as f of x0, x1, x2 and x3 all together. Okay. So only thing you have to remember is the second difference when you are considering, we have only left with 3 values. Now here 4 values are there. So you need to always take first and third value, then second and fourth value. Then for the last one, first and fourth value while dividing. That's it. That's what you have to remember. Now we'll apply the formula. So here we need to find out the x value. X value is given in the question. Whatever asked in the question is basically x value, right? F of 4, f of x. What is x? 4, right? So x is 4. Rest all values I hope you know. Whatever we have calculated, just you have to substitute. That's it. So we'll start with the substitution. So y is equal to f of 4 we are going to calculate, right? F of 4. So it is equal to f of x naught. What is f of x naught? It is minus 4 plus x minus x naught. So x means what? 4 minus x naught minus of minus 4. Oh, sorry. X naught. What is x naught value? X naught value is what? 0. So here substitute here 0. Correct. Multiplied with f of x naught comma x1. What is x naught comma x1? It is 3 plus, again same thing, x is 4 minus x naught is 0 into x is 4 minus x1. What is x1 value here? It is 2 into, what you have to multiply? X naught comma x1. So this value we are going to multiply, right? That is 3 plus, again the same thing here, x is 4 minus x naught is 0, x is 4 minus x1 is 2, again x is 4 minus x2. What is x2 value? 3 multiplied with what? F of x1 comma x2 comma x3, this particular value which is 1. So what you will be getting the answer as f of y is equal to f of 4, which is equal to, so y is equal to what? F of 4, and that is equal to, how much you will get? 40 as the answer. So f of 4 value is basically here somewhere it will be there, f of 4, that you are getting it as what? 40. Okay. So that means what all values we are utilizing in the formula? We are utilizing all x values, x0, x1, x3, everything. But for the other values, other columns, we are utilizing just the starting values. F of x0, this value, this value, this value. All these values has been utilized in the particular formula. Okay. So this is how we have to find out the, whenever unequal intervals will come, no, unequal, this is important thing. Unequal intervals means we have to go for divided difference. One more formula is there, Lagrange, we will understand that also in the upcoming videos.